Number 4 on your practice problem uses some big words that we need to understand what they mean, and we'll go over that in this video. A college student takes out $7,500 loan from a bank, so they're borrowing money. And what will the balance of the loan be after 1 year? And we're assuming that the student is not making any payments. So they're borrowing the money, the bank is charging them interest. We want to know the balance. Let's talk about what that means. The balance would be the total, all right, this is the total of what they owe plus what they're being charged in interest, okay? In terms of the bank, they're going to call this the principal, which is what they borrowed, okay? Not a principal like Mr. Miller, okay? The principal plus the amount of interest that they're being charged. We'll study this more when we do our car purchasing activity, all right? But the balance is just the total. So think of it as the total amount of money that they owe the bank. Well, they owe them $7,500 because they borrowed that, plus they're gonna get charged a little bitty percentage of interest for borrowing that money. So it's a charge for the right to borrow money. That's what interest is. And it's 3.8% more, okay? 3.8% more. It's like a 3.8% increase of what they have, okay? So a 3.8% increase is equal to 103.8%, all right? So that's our important number that's going to grow this bank loan, okay? So we can think of this as a table over here, like the amount of money that we started with, so our old number, and then to our new number of what they owe now, all right? So after the total, this would also be known as the balance. So you could think of this as the balance, and then you could think of this as like the original principal of how much they started with borrowing, okay? Our old number was $7,500. We're going to grow that number. The bank's going to charge you more and make you owe more money after their interest by growing it by 3.8%. So you're going to multiply by the decimal version of 103.8%, which looks like 1.038. And that will tell you how much you're going to owe at the end of the year, assuming you don't make any payments because you haven't knocked this principal down any. So we're going to do 7,500. And we multiply by 1.038. And now the bank says you owe us $7,785. $7,785. Your account has grown because of the interest rate. All right. Same thing's happening here. Just got a different number multiplier. So you're still going to do 7,500, but instead of multiplying it by 1.038, you're going to multiply it by 1.053. Well, why that? Because it's 5.3% interest, and that's what 5.3 looks like. So you do that multiplication, and you got your answer for the second part. Pretty easy stuff, finding percent interest growth if you know how to multiply the decimals in their correct form. So 0.053, and that gives us $7,897. And I believe there was a 50 cents on the end of that. Let me double check that. 7897.5. And I don't know why I put a comma there. That is a mistake. So let me fix that. This is a decimal. All right, so decimal, $7,897.50. After you can see the difference. A 5.3% interest is worse. You're going to owe more money than a 3.8%. Just a small, tiny difference in percentage points is over $100 worth of money that you're getting charged extra for borrowing. So interest rates are important. It's good to have them low if you're borrowing money.